Hello guys, this is Ipman. Um, I'm on a deathmatch server in Mountain Blade Warband. Today I'm thinking about going through a little bit of cav training and share a little bit advice for players to medium high level. I can't say that I can say anything for high level and high and high level because I'm not that level of cav, but maybe I can help some beginners with understanding how cav works. So I'm gonna start off with equipment. Usually on battles in normal battle training in Warband. If you want to prepare for battles, you want to have spend up to 1,000 gold, and usually the best equipment then is to select the hunter. Hunter has a pretty decent strong horse, has quite good hit points. Charge means it's bumping ability, so when you bump into the enemy, it will damage him with a bump, and also the how easy it is to bump the guy so he falls through the ground is the charge factor. Maneuver is how easy it turns, speed is the speed, the maximum speed, and armor is its ability to absorb damage. Um, the Corsair is a good anti-cav horse, but it's very fragile. You see, its hit point is 110. It will go down maybe in like 2 headshots with an archer, even sometimes 1 headshot, 1 cut with a sword. While the hunter, you need at least 4 arrows to take down. 3 hits in the head, or even more. 8 in the body. This is usually the best alternative for Swordia or the other factions as a beginner horse. On Swordia you can take a good helmet. Usually the other factions you cannot take good helmet and armor, but Swordia has decent armor and even shield. You can take the heater shield, while the other factions have pretty shitty shields. So that's it for equipment for Swordia. The lance. You can only afford a normal lance. The reach of the lance is only something you want to consider if you're going to fight other cav. The heavy lances are very slow and do a little bit less damage, but as you see, against an enemy cav, especially against Rhodoks, which has a light lance as their default, you can get the heavy lance in outrange any cav that has a normal lance. So it's a very good alternative if you want to fight against cav and want to keep cav away. I go for the normal lance because it's a little faster. Heater shield. You can also take the light shield, old shield, and then give a shield to an archer or infantry like this if you play battles. Then you can get a good shield and you can drop it for the archers. But right now I'm not going to do that, so I'm going to keep the good shield for myself. I'm going to spawn in. Okay, instantly we are getting an archer behind us, so I'm going to move my shield to the back. So if he hits me, he will hit the shield and I'll do a little bit less damage. Let's see if I find a way into the main arena here. Probably there's a lot of archers around shooting. And my main objective now is to keep my situational awareness up and try to look for targets that are unaware for my entries. So you see there's a lot of crowds fighting there. These guys aren't really aware of me, so it's a good time to come in. Cav is always trying to be sneaky and try to be bumpy. This guy's aware of me, so I'm just gonna ride away from him. And I'm gonna wait for something to help me in here. And that cost me my life because I went for the wrong target. I'm gonna stay on my feet a little bit, see if we can find a horse to mount again. Cutting down some normal players here. Ah, okay, that was stupid. Didn't expect the other guy to fight it. Spawning in. Okay, so I'm looking for targets, trying to scan the area. First thing I'm looking for is other cav and archers. because they are the first threat. So then when it's free, I can try and look for targets that are unaware. That's my second objective. This guy got bumped to the ground. He was aware of me, and he was also aware of me, so I should have been dead. This cav is... yeah. So he saw the opportunity there to come in. So we worked together a little bit, even though we're on the opposite teams, or even though we're enemies. This guy is not aware, and this guy is dead. So we're kind of team working with that cav now. Okay. I helped her, so as you see, I'm trying to come in at anything that is unaware. This guy is now aware of me, so I'm not gonna go for him. But this guy is completely unaware. These guys are also unaware, so going for that. You see, I'm only working like if the infantry is lacks awareness. That's the time to come in for them. Okay, this guy's in the ground. Good opportunity. Not to take the guy on the ground, but actually kill the guy that is, you know, too kill hungry. So a little bit on couch lenses. Couch lenses, you can actually usually come around corners. Is beautiful. You cannot block them. You click X to couch lens, and you don't want to do it when the opponent can see you, but you come in like around corners and so on, so you can actually surprise any target. Or cav, it's a very good way of cutting down cav. I kind of talked myself to death right there.
Stand and deliver.
Spawning in again. And I'm gonna try and make a good couch lens to make you guys understand how to use it. So you see a corner here, so I can kind of come behind here and boom. They don't see that coming. Again, unaware. This guy sees me. So if I want to take these guys, I need to stay out of range, because he knows that I'm coming. He's aware of me. You can see the way they move because they use the look around key to be aware. This guy doesn't know how to use the look around key. So so then it's easy. You can see it how he wants to look at you physically. And he blocks down, you see? Then means that he's aware that I'm coming. Pike, very long, is very dangerous weapon to come in on. I don't want to outrange it. Especially you can see that guy is decent. He's very aggressive. He knows the timing. You can see that. So I'm not gonna bother about him. That cav is he has a lot of armor. He's upgraded a lot. Means that a little bit insecure about himself. You can kind of see his riding skills if it's on a high level. Okay, very bad timing. Ran straight into the pike and I'm dead. So that was not a good example. Sorry for that, guys. Okay, that's a stop cav. He doesn't have speed developed, and that guy got distracted. He didn't see it. This guy is just hunting for cav. He's just waiting for cav to come. I'm gonna see if we can get that cav because he's kind of in his own world. And he got down by infantry, and so he doesn't see me coming. This guy has awareness. Trying to look for a good beefy target here. He sees me. He doesn't, but I missed. And a good bump. But he managed to recover before I could get to him. And he kind of saw that opportunity. Okay, starting here. I'm not gonna hit that guy in the back. I could. Okay, so we went through couch lenses. It's a good opportunity for couch lens. And this is one important thing. Never get stopped. If you get stopped, you are fucked. There's no way you can recover from a stop. Like, archers will hit you. And you need to control your speed. The most important thing about cav work is controlling your speed. You see, this guy will try to hit, and if you don't control your speed properly, you will easily get hit, because you can make the guy hit by stop reducing your speed and then move in again with more speed. As you see here, I'm controlling my speed, looking around. I don't want to look at one target, but I just want to show you how to reduce and get them to hit. See, I got too much focus on the infantry there. See if we can get that cav, the horse, so I can, yeah, exactly. He helped me kind of a bit. Okay, we have 2 horses here for, okay, for my pleasure. Okay, we got a course here. You see a lot more speed here, so it's perfect for couch lances. Okay, this guy is gonna come for me, so do be careful. This guy has awareness, I think. Okay, successful couch lance. See? No, he was not able to expect this kind of speed. And that's the thing about the Corsair, it has so high speed. It's barely impossible to stop the couch lance if you come around the corner, especially. See, this horse here is gonna go. I gotta, yeah, couch lance behind me. Yeah, I'm gonna continue with the hunter. Is there anything I haven't thought about explaining? So speed, yeah, you can stop cav like this if you see them. As I said earlier, if you're able to stop a cav, he will get eaten alive. But of course, you must make sure you're not getting stopped yourself. So being aware constantly is cav, is what the cav cavalrist has to do, or rider has to do. Okay. Good opportunity there. She tries to stab me. She's aware of me and she knows that I'm gonna go. You can sometimes actually stop yourself to make the opponent attack you, and then you can counter it. There's many baits and tricks you can do. You see, now she got stopped, and then they can hit her for free. That was an aware kill. Should use your best bet. This is a trick. I'll try and show you guys. So with cav, you can put a lot of pressure on people on the ground because they need to keep watching you, and because of that, you can get them killed by others, and this is very useful in battles. And one of the main features that the cav has, as well as archers. See, this is a good opportunity to hit. So I'm gonna make an example here. I'm gonna occupy this guy and see how the effect of the cav is getting them to keep their attention on me, as you see. Say, and then I can kite them around, just moving around, and make them run into each other. Unless I myself get stopped, but you can kind of see it there. I'm gonna show it again and try to see if I can create an opportunity. Yeah, good jump. This is an important feature. If you're gonna crash, or you see you're gonna crash with an obstacle or a cav, you simply jump. Okay, this is couch lines time. Okay, these guys, watch what happens. I'm just gonna move around. I'm not gonna engage. I'm just gonna be a pressure factor and make sure that they know that you're there, and they're gonna chase you. Unaware there. Should have hit. Kill hungry. And I'm moving around. See. So they're actually working together, it seems, because they're not hitting each other. Or sometimes they work together because they want to get rid of the cav to be able to duel. I don't know why that person took away his shield. Okay. So you can just loiter around like that, and just hit when they're unaware, or you know, get them to get hit by archers. See, like this. So you just choose your time. You like a shark. You can just wait for the right time. You don't need to move away so much. You just move until the person loses attention, or he gets killed by something. Okay, the lance is doing a lot of damage if you sweep it. So I'm just loitering around, just waiting for them to do mistakes. If I see a cav, I can even try to intercept it as he tries to go for me. You see that cav over there? He's getting stopped in that wall. You can kind of use that as course. Okay, he's onto me now. He had a heavy lance. I mean, great lance. The great lances are very dangerous. They are very strong anti-cav weapons. You don't want to go head to head with a heavy lance. See, I stopped that cav. A little bit too much damage to my horse for my own liking. Okay, let down me. See if we can get down a cav here so I can get the horse. Just turn the horses around. Okay, I didn't see that archer. I'm not playing with my glasses on, so I probably will die a lot from archers because I don't even see them. I can see them now on the palisade, or what do we call those platforms over there. Alright. Let's go back to what we're doing. So we're doing the kiting, and I'm just loitering around to get the guy's attention. Make sure that they have a little bit more reach than you think, and keep speed, like keep moving all the time, so you can use that inertia to move around. You see, they coming out, and you can move in as he's done with his attack. That's your gap to move in. So you see, he's kind of moving after you, and he hits, and then he comes back in again, you see, and he moves away a little bit. That's where you need to be careful. When he moves away and you move in, he can still catch you. Okay, I've got an archer behind me up on that hill, or it came from above. Yeah, they're on the ledge there. So I'm gonna move away from that, because they can easily take me off my back. Okay, free meal. Should have killed him in one strike. Ah, I'm dead. Okay, so much for the kiting. Now a little bit on bumps. Bumps is the most important weapons in battle. So the bumps are, you can do a bump hit or a bump. I'm not very good at that, but I can show you the idea of it. So the idea of bumps is to curve, to create curves. So I'm moving in circles, as you see. I'm bumping into the unit, and what's gonna happen? Got stopped. They can hit you in the legs when you're on the cowback, and they can actually damage you. So leg armor can be actually important for you. Okay, so you see a bump here. That's an example of a bump. When your horse is hitting, you have two types of bumps. That was a full bump. And see, I stopped this guy. Okay, see if we can get a full bump on. Okay, hit through my horse. Any horses around here? Yeah. Okay, he did the couch lance. If you get hit by a couch lance, your shield's gonna go straight away. And they were shooting up. There's like two crossbow, just target practicing basically. Alright, moving out. Okay, we were bumping. You see, that's a bump. if it's not much damage, but it's just enough to kill a guy if he's low HP. You don't want to bump anything that is aware. These guys are beautiful. You see, that's a full bump, and he's dead. Beautiful example. And that's another example of bumping. See, the bump hit is basically a bump. And a hit at the same time. So when you hit, the lance goes through him, and there's no way you can block it. Once you hit, you see the lance goes through. I'm just so shit at it. Okay, got hit by a cav. So sorry for dying so much. You can also use the sword. It's sometimes easier to demonstrate how to bump it because you have a little bit more accuracy. I'm actually playing with the reverse mouse button, which is a little bit disadvantageous for this kind of play. All right. Let's see if we can get this guy off his horse. Probably not. He's full armored. Okay. Yeah. Let him kill me. The war horses are doing a lot of damage when they bump. A lot more than any other because of the heavy armor. I was almost getting hit by counterlance there. Full bump. But stop, you see, and then I'm getting hit for free. It's not a good idea to get stopped. When in battles, you get so much adrenaline, so you don't really. You sometimes just run into walls, and it's really important to reduce your speed, and increase your speed like constantly. So move from side to side. That was a perfect bump hit example. This guy. My bump hits are shit today. Okay, this crossbow is dangerous. When you're working as crossbows, that was a beautiful bump hit. Actually, it was just a hit. When you're working against crossbows, you really need to be careful how you move. They can hit you in the back as you move away from them. That was a bump hit. Lack of awareness. There's this crossbow shooting down here. This is completely unaware, and I was an unaware guy behind, and that killed me. So bump hits, soft bumps, hard bumps, or heavy bumps, whatever you want to call it. One pushes you to the ground. Ah, shit. And one is just making them drop their shield or unable to hit, basically. Yeah. That is so bad. I don't know. And I can't. Okay, he's gonna kill that. You see how the cav can kind of. You can occupy a guy and the cav can come in from behind. And the same way the cav can occupy an infantry and you can hit him from behind. One more example of bump hit. See if you can come in here. That was a good one. And now they're aware of me, so I'm gonna leave for another field. Beautiful. This guy's gonna be unaware. He accidentally hit me. You know, try to hit the other guy. Okay, so we're going through bump hits, and I'm gonna show you outranching. Outranching is basically that you play with the speed and you try to hit outside the reach of the opponent. So what you want to do is move in and out so that you see he's not able to hit you, and by the time he can hit you, move out again. You can combine that with moving in all at a sudden, and you see he will jump towards you. At one point he just wanna jump to get to you, and that is a perfect thing. Then you can stop your speed, and then you can nail him. So see, he's gonna jump, and then I'm gonna be ready for him. The crossbows are here. Where are they? I'm really poor awareness with crossbows. I even hear him reload. He's up on there. Okay, so shit! Almost got hit by the cav. Gonna move away from the crossbows there. They're both going for me now. See how he jumps towards me? And I'll try and outrange this guy. Oh, what hit me? I didn't see it. Yeah, when I'm working on specific techniques like that, I'm usually getting a little bit vulnerable, because it's not the perfect timing always to do. Because usually I do it on intuition. But when you work on technique, you just wanna work on one thing, and then you usually become a little bit more vulnerable. That was a perfect bump hit. Okay, they have a 200 here. Okay, so when you bump, make sure that you move in a curve. Okay, that stopped me, but luckily they weren't aware of it. 50% on the horse there. And I have a cab behind me. That was a beautiful. What I did there was an interception. It means that I'm intercepting the cav as as the enemy cav is trying to hit something. I hit it while it's trying to hit that cav, like he tried to do there with me. This guy's aware of me. So when the enemy is aware of you, you wanna do outranging, like that. You wanna stay outside of range. The blade, the lance has the highest range on the left side of the horse. The right side has shorter range, so you don't want to outrange on the right side. You just want to outrange from the left to right. This is the same when you go against cav, is that you always want to make sure that you're outranging on the left side of the horse. Unless you have a great lance, then you can do differently. He outranged me with the lance. I wish I could show you the bump hits a little bit better. I'm not succeeding. I think the idea is that you need to move zigzagging and make sure that was a good bump hit. That he's not able to get away from the bump. And maybe the other cav here is as an example, so you can actually see it on me, not towards me. That was an outrange. You see, they're slowing down their speed a little bit. Nice. I got myself a charger. Yeah, it's very damaged, and there's a crossbow here. Probably will take me down pretty soon, like one more hit. It's usually a good idea to dismount when the horse is this damaged. Even though this is a charger, it's gonna go down in one hit. Couch. That was almost close. You had the pike there. You don't want to go against the pike. These guys are aware, so this is where you use the outranges. So you just move in. This one you don't outrange. You see the pike can take down the horse pretty quickly, so you don't wanna fuck with it, basically. See how much reach it has. This guy's completely blindsided for the cav. And yeah, So outranges, move in, move out, stay outside the reach. One thing is you can try to hit the head. You see, going for face to face with the two-hander when he's ready for you, just stupid. Even though you have a little bit more range, your timing needs to be pretty good. There are ways to hit them, but in my opinion, it's just too risky. So yeah, I think we've gone through quite a lot. We'll maybe show a couple of more things. So we have some auto cav. I'll go for roto cav. It's slightly different. The roto cav, you still want the hunter. You get leather armor and a footman's helmet, so decent armor. But light lance and the specs on the rider is slightly worse. So the light lance, this is the best you can get. No, it's only 30 left, 2000. They want to switch factions. I'm gonna show you this faction as well. Just to see, the riding specs are a little worse. The light lance, however, is not a good tool for outranging. It is very much faster, so beautiful against infantry, and it does more damage. So for me, it's a little bit like the sword. I favor the sword because it's faster, and that's my preference because my fighting style is aggressive. So that was a successful interception. And my bump hits are terrible. I'm sorry, guys. That was a successful bump hit. And here we got the pikeman again. He had the poleaxe. That was really dangerous, and anybody good wouldn't say that I would be dead there, and I would. So the pikeman, stay away from him. And let's see if there's some unaware. Okay, that guy is very aware what's going around. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna actually try to show some anti-cav tactics and talk a little bit about that. Even now, I got a shorter lance, so you need to be much more skilled against the cav with better lances. You see the corsair here, being very good anti-cav weapon. So now I just outranged from a right side with the light lance, which is not really a good idea. Bad timing on that guy, and he did the wrong attack. He got stopped. You can use that as a free hit. Okay, these guys are unaware. Archer. I'm not gonna bother about the archer now. I'm gonna work against cav. So let's see. Here's cav. If you go front to front, you need to control your speed. It's all about speed and release time. If there's an enemy cav, you have to be really aware of his speed and release time. And most people are releasing too early. And also when you release, you might have to reduce your release time and really work on getting the release time and the speed control to a very high level. See this guy coming from front? I'm gonna chase him a bit, and what he's gonna try and do, yeah, he's not aware whatsoever. So I don't think we have any decent cav here. See, this guy having a saddle horse, it's just gonna go down so quickly. So it's not even worth bothering talking about it. Okay. So the saddle horses are slow, as you see, and they take very little damage. They don't have any armor. They simply get picked down easily. Okay, that guy got a jump shot in. that shouldn't happen. Okay, so controlling speed, as you see, like you want to be careful about your speed. No one of these cav here have any good idea what they're doing, so oh, this guy is pretty decent actually. Ah, I spent too much time there trying to kill that one guy, so it's one of the most important things when you fight infantry or with infantry is not to get into a duel mode. Actually, I'm gonna stop fighting, explaining about how to take cav down. Instead, I will try to talk about how to defend against archers. See if you can find some archers around here. Yeah, here's a couple of archers. When you approach archers, you approach from the right to the left. The shield is on your left side, so it's easier to keep your shield there. You can come in from the left and hit them here. So it's opposite than when you want to outrange somebody. Because you see my shield is now constantly covering my left side. And that's a good prospect for me. On this side, you see you can hit my leg easily. And they actually hit me from the left and hit me in the leg. But you need to be very accurate. Some archers are exceptionally accurate. So actually, an archer against a cav, the archer will win. So the archer is usually stronger. If you paid attention there, you see that he was able to abort my couch lance with the hit on my shield, which is a very, very good thing about the archer, that he can actually stop your attacks. Okay, that guy on top there, he has very good oh yeah, never mind that. Okay, let's see how he's moving. He's jumping, and jumping is usually a sign that he's not really on a very high level. He's trying to misalign. See how he tried to move around me to my weak side. Yeah. What killed me? The cav killed me, I guess. Yeah. See if we can get back to him. Positioning is important for archers. Keeping myself on the right side of him, and he goes to that side. That's a bad deal. See, I'm a little bit safer, and it pressures him quite a lot more. He's using those horses as a shield now. Nice hit by that cat.
We were born in this saddle, but you will die in one.
Right, so let's see if we can find some more archers around. Saw some arrows over there. Yeah, we got a couple of archers. Okay, they want to be safe, so they're standing on top of this, kind of having their own archer duel here. So I'm not gonna bother there. See if there's some archers down here. Yeah, there's an archer on the tent there, so let's see if we can get that archer. See, yeah, he's very accurate. He hit me in the legs. What was his name? Hatavati. Fuck, spawned straight into a two-hander there. See if we can get him. Just sneak in on him. Yeah. See, I wanna get him on my right. He's getting his weapon there. That's a good thing. What you should do. Successful bump hit, guys. Okay, going on the right, and stay with my shield over here, and he hit my horse. Oh, he missed. To avoid archers, you need to kind of look at... Ah, never got to show. You need to look at their aim. You can actually feel where they're gonna aim, and you can easily move away. See if we can find a good archer here. A couple of archers over there. That guy got killed. Couch lance. This guy's gonna survive that. Okay. Ah, nice avoidance. See, this cav is actually decent. That's another thing when you fight cav against cav. Usually, if the speed is low, you can use your sword, or you should use your sword. Oh, he got hit in the head. Then you use your sword. You can switch your sword. Sometimes a good option. See. Moving with the sword, you want to move in curves. And I'm dead. Yes, I think we've gone through quite a lot, so summarized. Awareness, look around, check for cavalry and archers, look for opponents that are unaware, and basically don't go against targets that are conscious. When you go against archers, stay with your strong shield side to the enemy. Yeah, when you bump, make sure you move in arcs, and you come in like in an arc and control your speed like this. And try and predict where they're moving. You have hard bumps and soft bumps. Hard bumps are good, like this. They'll go to the ground and the opponents get a free hit. You can kite them, as you see here, and make them look at you, and they will get hit in the back. Went straight into a no pipe there. What more? Kiting, yeah. Try to take up their attention and get somebody else to kill, and then you can just come in when you need to. This was not a good example of it. When you work against cav, outrange them by controlling your speed. Controlling your release time is extremely important. Ah, you see, wrong shield side. Exposed my head. Control your speed. Never attack a cav from behind. That's a good point of advice. Unaware. It's a hard example of hard bump. Too short weapon to be able to intercept me. That was a soft bump.
Hail to you, brother of war.
He's gonna get killed from behind. Yeah, had good awareness. Coming in from the right. I have an archer shooting at me, so I need to pay attention to that. And a cav coming in here. Okay, now this cav has some decent armor. Okay, archer is really targeting me. He doesn't see coming. Okay. Yeah, I'm done. Okay, summary. Sorry for not concentrating. Fighting cav, control your speed, control your angle, control your release time. Make sure that you're not hitting too early. You need to hit on the perfect time. Make sure you have a lance that has the reach to hit. Avoid hitting aware targets if you can. If you're gonna hit aware targets, use outranching. And outranching should be on the left. You see, like this. He's gonna jump eventually, and that's when you wait for him. And you can just move in on him. So you kind of control speed and timing, and then you control the fight pretty much. This guy is gonna jump and try to evade, and I control my speed. So he thinks that I'm gonna rush him, but actually I'm just controlling my speed barely. Ah, nice and misaligned from him. I use too much speed, and then he can move around me. So that is for archers, aware targets. What more? Spearmen. Don't engage them. They can be aware of you. Yeah, stopping enemies, enemy cav, and don't get stopped. That's it. I think we've gone through it. That's 46 minutes of constant fucking talk. I hope you guys enjoyed and got something out of it and got some good examples and learned something. Please give me some comments, and if you think I can improve something or repeating something too much, you know, give me some comments on it, and I will try to be better. This is my second stream ever, so I hope I can give you some more knowledge with time. Yip man out.